Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my channel, Papa Sama Reviews. So in this video, I'll be unboxing, building and reviewing this Lego 75060 Slave 1, the UCS set. Okay, the set contains 1,996 pieces, comes with the display stand, released in January 2015 and retired in 2019, about 4 years lifespan. Okay, so the box art here, you can see this is the best pin, which is the Cloud City. Alright, so really nice box art over there, and from here you can see also the size of the Slave 1. Okay, about 43 centimeters width, and the height is about 19 centimeters, and it has around 5 minifigures. 3 of them is exclusive. Okay, you can see about Han Solo in carbonite because it is minifigure. Okay, no worries. So the side of the box here you can see some arts also, and written there Star Wars 75060, and the other side will be the almost similar, but this one will be the Lego set image. Okay, and the back of the box you can see there is an image of how the play features of the Slave 1. Alright, some movement of the build of the cannons, and some image recreating from the Empire Strikes Back movie. Okay, so and also you can see here this is the Slave 1 in his landing position. Alright, so you can see really nice box art from the previous OG UCS set. I really like the Cloud City background. Okay, so let us unbox this, okay, and see how's the how many parts that we dealing with here. Because previous UCS they do not have as much as parts like we have now, but this 1,996 is considered quite a lot of parts during those years. Okay, so you can see here there are several numbered bags. Oh, see, you can see here this windshield here. It's not inside the bag. I mean, a bit worried if this is going to be scratched if it doesn't put in the bag. Let's see. Oh, they have bag 13. Okay, so this will be the maximum number of bags. All right. So bag 13 for this Slave 1 UCS. And inside here will be the sticker. This is the plate. Okay, it's not printed. We have stickers for it. Okay, let's open and see the stickers. All right. So you can see here this is the written specification of the Slave 1 and some very few stickers. Only one sheet, and this will be the manual. Okay, covers similar to the box art, and some details of the Slave 1. Okay, all right, you can see here this is the technical design director for the Lego Star Wars. Okay, can't remember what's his name. Okay, this is an image from the I think this is an artwork from the film's Empire Strikes Back. Okay, in the Cloud City landing platform. Okay, Jango Fett. Okay, some details of the history behind the Slave 1. We did mention Jango Fett over there. Alright, originally was owned by Jango Fett, which is what is coming out this May the 4th UCS set, which I'm looking forward to own that. But let us check on this previous Slave 1 first. Okay. Okay, this is an image of the complete, this is the model designer. Okay, and this is the image of the complete. And it has a big quite a size on it. Okay, typically it's a US set. Some information of an interview with the designer and straight to the instruction. All right, so let us build this, and once it's finished, and we'll review this set and see if this is a set that worth grabbing onto on the secondary market. All right, okay, let's go. Okay, so we have completed the Lego 75060, the UCS Slave 1. Alright, a set that contains 1,996 pieces. The retail price in 2015 when it was released was around 800 ringgit in Malaysia. And these days, if you want to get this set in 2025, it may cost you around 1,500 up to 2,000 ringgit. Okay, so what I can say about my experience of building this is really a fun experience. I really like the build of it. All right. So, and the colors they use is also very, very good, which we talk about more later. And the details that they have put inside the build process is also really, really good. All right. If you can see here, this set, It was released in 2015 and it has about 4 years. It retired in 2019. Okay, so now it's about more than about almost 10 years since it was released. And some parts of this Lego set is quite brittle, which I'm going to talk about a bit more later. Okay, but the other part of that, I mean the details that they have, considering it was about 10 years ago, the design is really, really good. Okay, so let us go deep into the review, and we'll go into the minifigures first. Okay. Alright, so the first minifigure that we're going to have a look will be this Han Solo minifigure. This one was supposed to be an exclusive minifigure. Alright, so this one is the reddish brown legs, and then this dual-sided head mold. Okay, so I guess this is the one that made it exclusive with this facial expression here, because Lego have made a lot of Han Solo's minifigure, but maybe this one is exclusive due to its difference of these colors used and also the patterns. All right, so this one with see the shirt over here. Okay, so with this this is the old school hair for Han Solo. Okay, all right, so it also comes with this carbonite version. Okay, so this one is actually similar to the one that minifigure here, and it's actually meant that you can put the minifigure at the back over here using the expression after it's been carbonite, like that. Okay, you can just put the minifigure at the back here. There's actually a handle that you can just fit in the minifigure. Alright, just have a look. Okay, so that'll be how it looks. It's Han Solo and minifigure, and then this one will be put inside the Slave One. There's a compartment inside there which I will show you later. Right. Next will be this Stormtrooper. Okay, this is actually the average Stormtrooper, not the. This is the maybe a slightly older version. That's because there's new versions of Stormtrooper, but this is not exclusive to this set. It has come out in other previous or future sets from the Slave One release. And you can see here, this is one with the printed legs and also the dark blue vents on the side helmet there, if you can see. Okay, oh, let me get this focus. Yep, some of them are printed as black, but this one is actually blue, dark blue. Okay, and then you can see here there's one facial expression. Let me just get the focus. Yep, so angry facial expression, comes with a blaster with really nice back printing and all that. So this is the Stormtrooper. Next will be the Bespin Guard. So this one is also another exclusive minifigure. All right, so Lego have made a few Bespin Guard, but it's different in patterns and shape designs. So because I remember the older version of the Slave One came with the black colored, is a colored black person Bespin Guard. Okay, there's also some difference on the facial expression. Right, so for this one, it's actually exclusive to this set for the Slave One, but the printing on this is almost the same, maybe a slightly different pattern, but this light nougat, this is with the gold trim. Sorry, this gold trim with the light nougat head. Okay, so yeah, this is an exclusive Bespin Guard, and so this is also a back printing over here, and also this is a misprint or something. Yeah. Okay, all right. So it comes also with a one blaster shooter here. Okay, so last and not least will be the main character of this set, which is Boba Fett himself. So this is also an exclusive minifigure because this one comes with a slightly more detailed printing. Okay, you can see this with this the helmet with the pauldron and the jetpack. All right, it has printed arms. Okay, you can see the facial expression over here. Okay, all right, so at the back here, covered by the jetpack, there's also some detailed printings on the back of the minifigure, you can see. But I really like the printing on the arms, so much details on the arm. You can see the Mandalorian symbol over there. Okay, both arms has printed, and also printing on the legs, which is all detailed. So this is one, to me, is it's actually considered one of the best Boba Fett minifigure Lego have come up with. So yeah, it's good that Lego have included this into the UCS set rather than other play sets, right? So yeah, at least we're paying for UCS set, you'll get in an exclusive, more detailed and accurate Boba Fett. So the helmet printing is also really nice. Let's see here. Okay, so this matches the colors that Boba Fett wore during the Empire Strikes Back, because I believe this Slave 1 is based on the Empire Strikes Back scene. Okay, so yeah, this will be the Boba. This one is actually the most expensive minifigure from this set. I think in Bricklink, just the minifigure himself costs around 300 ringgit. So yeah, it's crazy how this collectors for minifigures. Right, so this will be the Boba Fett minifigure. So this will be the plague to show the details of the Slave 1. Okay, you can pause the video if you want to read the details of it. So there's all this fictional specification of the Slave 1. Okay, so yeah, yeah, we weren't gonna get a new, the name Slave 1 anymore for future Slave 1 sets by Lego, since Disney took over. So they did not want to include the name Slave 1, so it changed it to the Boba Fett Starship. Similar to the one that is coming out this May, for the May the 4th UCS set, which is the Jango Fett Slave 1. That will be renamed as Jango Fett's Starship. So yeah, this play is quite valuable because it shows the printing still as Slave 1 as previously. So yeah, and this is actually not printed, it's actually a sticker. I mean, this is the time when Lego still make this plate here as stickers, since now they made it printed, which is really good. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna have a closer look at the Lego Slave 1. Okay, so look at really like the size of it. I mean, the size is really good. I mean, it does suit the UCS theme for this set. Okay, just to inform you that this part over here, this red part over here, you have to be careful if you're purchasing this set in 2025 now. Lego have some issues with this part where the part is quite brittle and it easily gets broken. So you need to be careful when you're purchasing it today and assembling it. Be careful on assembling this when you're assembling this part of this reddish plates over here. Okay, so other than that, I really like how they use the colors. I mean, it does look like the real Slave 1, and the usage of snot also is really good, especially from the front here, and also this side of it is still okay. I mean, to me, I really like this. Okay, so the cannons over here is actually because Slave 1 is actually a ship that you can this is actually on the flying mode, right? So when this is a landing mode, it's actually on flat on the ground. Let me just show you. Alright, so Slave 1 is actually on the landing mode, it's actually like this. Okay, so what I'm trying to show you is that this wings, or I don't know what to call it, but if it's it's going to move together with the ship. Okay, if you move it up, you see the wings will be moving like that. So it's like a gravity thing. Okay, you want to be careful in putting it back here. Okay, so the display stand actually, obviously because the display stand, you want to see it in the flight mode, so they put it on this side here. So for myself, I actually prefer to display in the flight mode, because it doesn't take too much space like this one, except for some heights over there. But other than that, this is how the Slave 1 looks in the landing mode. Okay, so the side over here, you can see they're using this greenish circular brick. Okay, so the parts on the body here, you can see that there is some like a wear type of effect over here. It's actually all stickers, right? So this set, they do have printed bricks, but it's actually in the cockpit, which is the control panel. Other than that, on the exterior of all this, you can see here, this is all actually stickers. It's not brick. So although it does look really, I mean, to me, it does work for the Slave 1. I mean, it does look really nice. But if only that if in future, maybe if Lego is going to make this Slave 1 again to reissue it, so maybe they can try it as like a printed brick rather than stickers. Okay, so you can see here there's two cannons here, which is really you can move simultaneously. Okay, it's attached together. Okay, and this one is actually a hidden cannon, which I really like. I mean, I don't think this cannon is actually visible on the playset version, if I'm not mistaken. But this one is actually really good. I mean, you can see it's actually hidden. It's really nice building technique here, which is simply hidden on both sides. Okay. Right. So really, if I were to prefer to display it in the flying mode, I really like having it showing like that. So yeah. So it's different on this side, which is there's some extra cannon over here, there. Yep. Right. So really nice to me. Really good build on the front part of the Slave 1. I mean, really looks luxury. I'm say like a premium Slave 1. I mean, considering the size and the design and everything, because Lego have made some Slave 1, and this is actually, to me, kind of looks like the perfect shape with the perfect curve of the Slave 1 represented in Lego form. And looking at the back here, you can see there are so many details of, of gribblings and all this stuff here. Okay, although this is something just aesthetically to make the Slave 1 realistic, but it does the designers actually made it really work for this design on the back here. So right, with this one, I'm not sure there's a name of this thrusters. I'm not sure, because I think there's the part over here you can cough. You can see there. I think there's meant to be something. I'm not sure what is it, but if you know, because this part over here is it's not something you need to hold for a play feature, because it's not that strong. But yeah, I think this one could be one of these, what they call the bomb that Slave 1, Boba Fett actually used that bomb in I know Jango Fett used it in Attack on the Clones, and then Boba Fett used it in the Book of Boba Fett, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't keeping up to date. There's a lot of Star Wars information, but yeah. So I mean, I really like the details that the designer have put on the back. If you look from the far, so since it's been put as a standing display mode, so this is actually a 360 degree of display feature that you can look. When you can look it from the back, you can just see it, the whole Slave 1 display. So this is a piece that you can, if you put it on display, it's going to be really nice. People is going to notice it and see that, oh, I mean, if they're familiar with Star Wars, they definitely be a piece set that they admire of. So you're gonna have a look at the cockpit. All right, so this piece over here, okay, just want to let you know that this cockpit, when I unbox it, if you remember, it does not come in any plastic or any bag. Okay, it's just a loose cockpit. Okay, so to me, luckily for myself, I didn't get any scratch on the cockpit windshield, we'll call it. Okay, but yeah, I think Lego should not be doing that, because putting screens like this inside the Lego inside the box, the possible that this will be affected by scratches. So I think Lego should stop this. I'm not sure if they're still doing it now. I mean, I do have some sets that they put this cockpit inside a plastic bag, but yeah, the one I got from this one, it doesn't put inside. I mean, during those times, maybe they did not put it that way. So yeah, luckily I didn't get any scratch on the cockpit here. Okay, so you can see here there's some details of the cockpit. Let me just show you. So this is where Boba Fett is going to sit. So let's put Boba Fett here. The blasters, you can put it over here on the side. There's two blasters actually. There's another blaster that's already put inside, so another one you can put over here. Alright, so this is how Boba Fett is going to look inside the cockpit. Okay, really nicely snug here. Okay, so you can see here, this is nicely. So you can see Boba Fett in the cockpit, flying piloting the Slave One. Okay, so this is how the best. For me, I want to display it in this manner with Boba Fett inside there. All right, so yeah, this is how it's gonna look. Okay, Lego did not make any other interiors for the Slave One. Hopefully in future, I'm not sure the Jango Fett is going to be some interiors inside, but yeah, this one is can only put one minifigure over here, and the rest is just there's no space for you to put other stuff in the other parts of the Slave One. So this will be the boarding ramp. Okay, so this is the part where where Han Solo is being transported in. Okay, so actually let me just put here. Okay, you can see here, yeah, this is the door. Actually on this door there is a hook. Okay, so this hook is where you actually put the carbonite Han Solo inside. See here. Okay, right, so it's just one hook over there, so it's going to be closed like that. Okay, so yeah, I mean, quite to me, quite a good enough details that they put on the door. I mean, it's nicely snug. It doesn't look weird or anything. Okay, and there's also some details on up here, some dribbling and whatnot. But yeah, I think the boarding ramp looks really nice. I mean, there's no other minifigures that you can put inside, just this Han Solo part here, and you can put Han Solo at the back of the carbonite. Okay, alright, so that will be the boarding ramp for the Slave One. Alright, so what is my final thoughts on this set? Okay, so I would say that this is actually the best Slave One you can have. Okay, it's not available in retail store, and to purchase this in the secondary market of 2,000 ringgit, I would only recommend if it's only that you are an actual, a really fan of the Star Wars universe, especially Boba Fett. Plus with the the coming release of the Jango Fett Slave One for the May the 4th, 2025 this year, UCS. If you're really looking forward to that set, it has to be that you already have this set or planning to get this set, because to have that set together with this set is actually completes the display for the Slave One. Because if you're gonna have Jango Fett, you need to have Boba Fett Slave One also displayed together, or at least you own both of them. So yeah, paying it as much as 1,000, I think it's the market range for this 1,005 or up to 2,000 or 2,000 plus. So I would only recommend if it's only that you are really a fan of the Boba Fett and of the Star Wars or Boba Fett character. I mean, this is not the it's a famous ship, right? Not as famous as the commonly known Millennium Falcon or the TIE fighters, but whoever is into Star Wars, this is one of the famous, most important ships in the storyline. Okay, so yeah, for recommending that price, yeah. And in terms of the build itself, I would say that this is not the best UCS, at least for myself, at least on my opinion, because not because I don't think it's good, because I do not have all the UCS that was released by Lego. I can only say that which one is the best or the most the number one UCS if only I have all the UCS. But to me, this is a perfect UCS set. All right. So the only thing that I think Lego could improve on maybe if they're planning to come up with another Slave One or Boba Fett Starship set, is to include interior. All right. So other than that, I think the design is really good. I mean, there are mock design. I think from Marshall Banana, I remembered. I think it's similar, almost similar to this, or looks better. I think it could have looked better, but I'm not sure how many parts was involved. But that is a mock series. I mean, if it's in Lego series, it might cost more. But if you're interested to that, you can go to Bricklink and look for a Slave One mock design by Marshall Banana. That guy, he made one of the best Imperial Starship, Imperial Tidarium ship. You should check it out. His mock design is really good. I mean, I'm planning to build it one myself. I know she's planning to buy on the parts over there. So anyway, yep. For me, Lego for this one, considering if it's compared to the playset, this is the best version that Lego have come out for the Slave One. And the Jango Fett Starship might look similar, only if it's different color. I'm looking forward to build on that one. All right. So yeah, I think it's going to cost more. I think it's up to 1,000 plus price. And this one, when it came out, is $200 American dollars, and I think around those times about 800 ringgit. Yeah, but for the Jango Fett, it's going to cost 300 ringgit. $300. Sorry, $300 is equivalent to 1,000 plus, 1,003, 1,004 Malaysian ringgit. I'm not sure what is the price. I haven't checked the link or website there. But yeah, like I said, this is the perfect UCS set because it doesn't. Lego have actually made. I mean, there's not many room of improvement on the set itself. Other than that, they can include more minifigures. But for the Slave One itself, Lego has really nailed it with this set. If they're gonna improve more from this, it's gonna be like the most even upper perfect set. You know, I'm not sure how they're gonna do it, but yeah, for me, I'm really satisfied with this set. I'm really looking forward for this to be displayed with this Jango Fett Starship, which I'm hoping to get to be purchased. May not be purchasing on the May the 4th, right? And maybe later on, because I'm not the kind of collector that actually chase for the early birds. As long as it's not retired, I'll take my time because I purchase it with my own money, so I'm not that unless I'm sponsored, I'm not gonna get latest set early, but I'm gonna purchase it with my own money. So I'm gonna see how I'm definitely gonna purchase the Jango Fett Starship. Yep, definitely that. So yeah, if you want to have this one, yeah, I'll definitely recommend it for any Boba Fett fan or Star Wars fan, because this is simply the best Slave One you can have on display on your collection. All right, so that's my honest opinion on this set. Hopefully I can share some experience, because maybe some of you have not have not been able to purchase this. Myself, I didn't purchase it in 2015. I purchased it later on, but I didn't get it to a too much expensive price. I get it actually quite a bargain price from a Korean seller, a personal seller. So yeah, I'm really happy I was able to get this, and and build it and share my experience with you. Okay, so yeah, that's about it. We're gonna wait for May the 4th and see how the Jango Fett Starships. There's some YouTubers already reviewed the Starship, and it's really good. And yeah, I'm looking forward to build that myself and see how much improvement of the building technique compared to this Slave One, or there's any good, or is it still holds up one of the best Slave One build, or the Jango Fett will take over the crown. We'll see. All right, so hopefully I can get that and once I purchase it, I'll definitely make a video and share it with you. All right. So thank you so much for watching this video until the end. Hope to see you again on the next video. Thank you for all the subscribes and likes. And if you have any comments, please let me know. Please do comment on the channel. I mean, it really helps a lot on how I want to improve my videos. All right. So have a nice day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye.